Hey, how you guys doing? I have a very special guest sitting in front of my camera, rocking his guitar. He's a man of many different hats, and he mastered many different professions. I'm talking about the one and only Don Oriolo. How you doing, man? And if you don't,
It's good to see you at Comic Con. You're here, you're the man, oh yeah.
all right, he's gonna be making me laugh during this interview. I'm gonna keep a straight face. So, Don, I just want to say thank you so much for spending time with me and my audience. A lot of guys don't know that your family has a great history within the country, part of pop culture. His father is responsible, one of the co-creators of Felix the Cat from the Felix Cat franchise, and Casper the Ghost. And I just want to say I do appreciate Felix the Cat. I still remember the movie that came out back in the late '80s, where yeah, I saw that movie. I mean, he was trying to get rich. He was trying to take gold back home, and he couldn't take it home because the machine doesn't allow it. But
How about this? Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. Whenever he gets in a fix, he reaches into his bag of tricks. Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. You'll laugh so much your sides will ache, your heart will go pitter pat. Watch it, Felix, the wonderful cat.
cool, cool. So, but yeah. So here's one question I have to ask. I know that your father had moves on to another dimension. Were you tempted to like sell the Felix the Cat franchise to a company, or you say, you know what, I got this. I'm in total control of this.
Well, we had the I got this in total control for many years, but then it was getting to the point where pretty much I was like making all the deals and what have you. So I made a deal with DreamWorks. So DreamWorks actually controls the rights of Felix now, but I still can paint Felix for pop culture. I'm the only one that can do that, and I do my guitars and books. So still involved, but I have a big company that's working the character now. So
I do enjoy guys a character like Felix. And I was reading online that you want to specifically concentrate in the Asian market because the Asian part of the world, I mean, the continent of Asia, they didn't know anything about Felix the Cat. Is that right?
pretty much, and then I was with the same agent as Schultz for Snoopy, and together that was Connie Boucher. She's passed on. She's up there with my father looking down, and we went over and we made it into the number one licensed character in Japan in the 80s and 90s. So the three most licensed characters that weren't Japanese characters were Felix, Mickey Mouse, and Snoopy. And the interesting thing, what do you think the similarities of those characters are?
Okay, Mickey Mouse and Snoopy and Felix the Cat. Okay, they use a lot of black ink. I never seen them with color eyes. All their eyes are black. Um, they're anthropomorphic characters.
I'll tell you a fact. A friend of mine, Craig Yo, who you may know, he's published all kinds of books through the years, and we were talking about it, and we came up with the idea that that Asian art historically is all black and white, and the kanji signature is red. So if you look at Felix, Mickey, and Snoopy, they're all black and white and have some red. Whether their tongue or a collar for Snoopy or Mickey's pants. So I think that culturally, the color scheme had a lot to do with it.
So culturally, Felix the Cat, Mickey Mouse, and Snoopy appeal to the Japanese people, which is cool.
All through Asia, actually, all through Asia.
Okay, okay, okay. So I see you got some Felix the Cat merchandise here. You got stuffed animals, you got T-shirts. Also, tell us a little bit about your music.
Well, I was a studio guitar player. I've written for a lot of people. I produced Gloria Gaynor, Lisa, Nicole Chan with Full Force. I ran Elvis Presley's publishing company. I did arrangements for Dr. Hook, and just a lot of stuff. And I still do many commercials. I recently did an IAMS commercial, IAMS dog food. That's in England, and I have four albums of my own out on iTunes, so you can check that out. DonOriolo, ORIOLO, and we're here now at the Garden State Comic Festival, and actually they're going to have this on my farm. I've dedicated my life to rescuing animals, and so my farm is called Blue Arrow Farm in Pine Island, New York, which is right over the border from New Jersey. And so Garden State Comic Con will be there in September. And we have lots of other events. We're having WWL wrestling events. We've got Southern rock bands. We've got the Nerds. We've got a whole bunch of stuff, weddings and parties. So stop by Blue Arrow Farm in Pine Island, or if you're around here this weekend at Garden State Comic Con, and love to see you.
That's what I'm talking about. Don Orioli is a man of many different hats. That's cool, man. So I just want to say thank you so much for spending time with me, my audience. Thank you for being here. I thank you because, I don't meet too many legendary people like yourself at these shows. But thankfully I decided to come out because I didn't know who was going to really show up.
You never know. Everybody's got to be somewhere.
You're absolutely right about that. Don, thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you here next year. Keep kicking. You got to do that Felix the Cat voice again.
Radio!
I love that. He already did the biggest close. All right, I'm good now. All right, guys, until next time. Bye-bye.